my first video. My name is Mildred and I'm going to do a plan with me. I filmed this at my local library, so I'm doing a separate voiceover just because library noises, which there are a lot of. So I start by showing my happy planner and then my first couple of spreads. I'm really new with planning, so literally this is my first spread and cute sci-fi theme. And my second is more of a floral. Both I used stickers from the Dollar Tree to implement. Now, this was the previous week, so I'm showing a little bit more in depth of the after the pen side. I am planning on a path planner. Most people in the planner community call it a faith planner, but since I'm not Christian, I'm going to choose a different name. I'm actually a eclectic pagan, so I'm going to call it the Path Planner because it's how I approach my path to spirituality. Now, I'm going to speed up this next bit so that we're not watching a half-hour video of me placing stickers. I was mainly going for trying to keep within a couple of colors, but bringing pops of other colors in. And as I'm going through the book, it gets challenging in like the last third of the sticker book because some of those stickers are really, really huge. And then I'm moving the camera around to show what I'm doing for this week. Now, I'm starting off with the stickering challenge that I've been seeing a lot of other planners do. And I'm using the waterfall collection from My Big Ideas. Now, I don't have one of those top-down mounts and tripods just yet. It's actually on order and I'll have it for my next video. But so what the stickering challenge is, if somehow you haven't come across it, is you take a 30-page book of stickers and you use one sticker from each page to incorporate into your layout. So there's a lot of, okay, what's going to fit? How do I make a cohesive layout out of, even if it's a themed book, it's still a bit of a challenge to make it actually all work together. Now, while I'm doing this part on the screen, I'll tell you a little bit more about myself in this voiceover. My name again is Mildred, and I'm from upstate New York, and I'm filming this at my local public library, which is really tiny but really awesome. And as I said before, I just started getting into planning, like within this month, and I'm still working out what my style is and what works for me in terms of what I put into this planner and such. I do have a couple other planners that I want to do, and as I'm going through, I'm having a good but challenging time. Since I'm very new to planning in the first place, I don't know if this made the challenge easier or harder because I don't have a layout style, but I think overall I did pretty well. Now, one of the things that I definitely wanted to do at the end is I'm going through and just double checking that I did get every single page. and kind of all right, this is a sticker I took, this is where I put it, and as you can see, I got it done. I'm slowing the video back down at this point because this is the actual pen part. Now, I apologize for my handwriting. It's awful, but it is my hope that as I do a planner like this more and more, that I'll get better with my handwriting. Now, on Monday, I don't have a lot planned, partially because I'm helping a friend with an estate sale, so I don't know if she's going to need me on Monday or not. This is just the cleanup part. And then I had this grandiose plan for a sage butter and lemon chicken, and so I'm writing out the components of the meal. Now, spoiler alert, since I'm recording the voiceover on Monday morning, we ended up having that dinner on Sunday night, so I'm going to have to come up with something else anyway. Now on Thursday, I'm going to go visit my fiance in Boston, and that's why I used the destination sticker, even though it's got a plane instead of a car. And you notice I'm switching colors a lot because I'm trying to think of what a good color coding system is for me, but I definitely haven't found it yet. Now, on Friday, that's the first night of Passover, so we are considering holding a Seder, which is why I'm going to put it with a question mark. If it's just the two of us, we may not, but we're hoping to find some people who haven't already established a Seder to go to. So I figure on Wednesday I'm going to be packing. And once I figure out what exactly I need to bring, I'll make that a list. Now, recently I heard a really awesome bagpipe, well, a group of bagpipers who aren't related to each other do a really awesome version of Shipping Up to Boston and Enter Sandman. I'll include a link down in the description box. And so after I saw that, I went, I have to use that on the planner of Shipping Up to Boston. Also on Wednesday, while I was well, while I was at the library, I saw that there is a like knitting, crochet, needlework meetup that they're doing on Wednesday, so I decided to put that on the calendar because I do almost pretty much all of it. Now, even though it's even though I'm going to be just visiting Martin, I figure we end up going out to eat a few times. So on Sunday, I decided to write down that we were going to do a lunch date, even though it may not be officially like a date, but it was a way to use a sticker off that page and be pretty cute at the same time. And I weigh in daily, but for the purpose of the planner, I'm putting my weight in once a week, and usually I use a weight sticker and I may go back and add it after the spread. But so Sundays I just do a weekly weight just to see the overall trend. Also on Sunday, I fill up my weekly meds case for the next week, and I'm also Saturday or Sunday going to do my next video and plan with me. So I actually have a theme already picked for it. But then I realized that I made a mistake, so I decided to turn it into a little bit of artwork. Now I am not the best artist out there, and I'm just writing like on to the next to in to do the all right, going into the next week. Yay! And then I'm making the embellishment that I tried to do a little bit, well, kind of make it look a little bit like a very flat paisley motif. Just because that's what seemed was going to look even halfway decent. Again, not the greatest artist. Now I'm going in with to do, there's a couple of things that I know once I get into Boston I'm going to need to do and what I need to do along the drive. So we're going to be doing some shopping, and I know I need to take breaks if I'm doing a long drive. So I'm just writing a reminder for myself, take breaks. Now we're getting married in June, so I decided to use the to-do list as a set of topics that while my fiance are face to face with each other, we can perhaps get a lot more done than just talking over the phone. And it's going to be a interfaith ceremony. He's Jewish and I'm eclectic pagan, so we've got things to work out like the kippas that we're getting, which are also known as yarmulkes, for as a favor slash for anyone observing the Jewish side. We have most of our centerpieces already set up. We just need to get some wooden discs or something as bases. And another thing we've definitely got to do this weekend while we're co-located is to get the invitations designed and ordered. And I go through this list a couple of times and I blank on everything else I need to do. Trust me, when we do the review next week, this list is going to be a lot longer. In fact, I am thinking of either using Trello or some other program management app or a separate planner just for all of the wedding stuff. And in my plan with me's, as we get closer to the wedding, I already have things set up where I'll have more note pages and also like more of the daily timeline type. And I'm going to move the camera so that you get an overview of the spread as it looks like when you're actually looking in the planner. Now on Saturday, when I do my next plan with me, the theme is going to be Avengers in honor of the Infinity War's Endgame movie coming out, and I already have my stickers. I still have to work out what I'm going to do for washi and some of the other elements, but there you have it. Thank you for watching, and please leave comments, constructive criticism, anything like that down in the comments. I just ask that any criticism be constructive because just saying you suck doesn't give me a way of improving my future videos. I'm going to also leave a couple of links down in the description box for some of the planners that have inspired me to start this whole entire process, uh, and the originator of the stickering challenge. Thank you again, and I hope to see you next week. Bye.